say, in fact, I'm probably gonna buy a second one, and I'm gonna give that to Amber.
Oof. Nice.
No, listen, she'll love it. Like, her room is full, like, it is plastered with statues, and there's a bunch of, like, just the sluttiest Sonico statues. Not that there aren't a lot of, like, unslutty Sonico statues, but, like...
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No, but, like,
it gets even better.
Big Titty Cow Sonico, that's there. Swimsuit Sonico, that's
the
there.
good kid right there.
It gets even better though because Callie had her birthday stream, obviously on the 4th.
Yeah.
Ame had a call in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
And so she goes, you know, she sounds very tired. This is, by the way, it's 2 p.m. her time. Yeah. And she sounds very tired because apparently she just woke up. Specifically so she could wish Callie happy birthday during her stream.
Oh, well, that's just adorable.
And, well, get ready for this.
Oh,
so
no.
She goes, happy birthday, Callie. And she's like, oh, thank you very much. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I'm going to hang up now because, like, everyone else that wished happy birthday was, like, stuck around and talked to her for a bit. She's like, yeah, I'm going to hang up now because I'm still naked because I'm in my bed. I just woke up for this. And then she hangs up. And Callie's like, yeah, you go have fun being naked, Watson. Thanks.
I appreciate that they're I appreciate that all the EN girls just fuck it 0 to succeed with all their personal deeds way faster, but I also appreciate that they are in fact just as much of lazy goddamn slobs as the rest of us. Like, Ina, why did you start playing Ring Fit so that I stopped getting out of breath on the way to the fridge? And I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, Ina, no. Ina, no.
Oh, Ina. But no, it's Callie was just straight up just sitting there like, chat, how exactly are you supposed to respond to a friend that they've been watching you naked? That they, personally, have been watching your stream naked.
You ask them if they've had a good time.
But, you know what? God, let's get into the fan fiction tonight. Enough having fun. It's time for pain. Hello, everyone. This is Fanfiction Contempt Theater 9004, episode 28, and Jesus Christ, we are already in April.
Yep.
Fuck. I'm not okay with this, in case anyone was wondering.
Really? What are you not okay with?
Just all of it. So, what do you guys feel like doing today? Because I got a wide selection of pretty garbage shit. So we got some, like, you know, Attack on Titan, got some Harry Potter, Avengers, you know, DxD.
Wait, damn it! Can you only get the body pillow if you buy the set?
Yes.
Yeah, sadly.
I want to be mad at Callie, but she knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
Also, if you pay attention to the price in Japanese, the price in Japanese is 14,44444.
Yes.
Yeah, well, one too many fours there. But yeah.
It's whatever. But it's just like fair enough. Well played.
Yeah.
Like I said, she knows what she's doing.
Exactly.
So we have Pokemon. We do a Pokemon story. We haven't done a Pokemon story in a while.
Could be an idea. I suppose.
With that exuberant exclamation, we're gonna do a Pokemon story. Why? Oh God, I'm blinded. Oh Jesus Christ! Ow!
Flashbang out.
Just got fucking flashbangs by fanfiction.
Think fast, truck.
Flashbang out!
So, tonight's story is going to start off with being Pokemans. I'm going to... Yep. And then get rid of the... Yep. Cool. So, This is Pokemon, purely Pokemon. A legend is born. We join our hero on his first journey with a surprise Pokemon traveling with him. Kanto region, some canon, AU mixed in. Pairing is Ash times Sabrina times Cynthia.
Why would they do that to poor Sabrina?
Romance adventure story.
That adventure better not involve a Gardevoir.
Well, I think it's going to be a mainly human focus going on here, but 18.
Okay, look, that is a valid complaint
Yeah,
every single time.
It's
on this website.
181,000 words, 61 chapters, so around 3,000 words per chapter. A reasonable update rate of only 3 years to get that far. It's got 4,000 favorites. So, by the way, Max, I really wasn't kidding about that Ruby shit post that I proposed while I was drunk.
You messaged me about it the other day.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Oh shit!
At least
Look,
I think you
Tiny
did.
showed up.
Hang on, let me.
Oh, Stanish is here. Oh, wow, that means we can do other stuff.
Nope.
Yes,
We're
yes,
st-
you
Nope,
messaged.
nope. I will leave. I will leave, okay?
Oh
Wait,
god, I gotta
you mean
turn
you don't
Spanish
want us
down.
to cover more Game of Thrones stories I've specifically picked out just
I'm
for you?
good. I will literally leave right now. I don't have a problem leaving.
What about
I also do not give a fuck about Game of Thrones. We can't change, so let's not.
You sure you don't want a mountain self-insert where he goes around fixing all
I've
the
read it.
problems? Oh,
I've
you
read
have?
it. It's
Is it
horrible. Yeah. It's really bad. It's really cringy. It's not like bad it's not bad in like the traditional way. It's not like gross or anything either,
Yeah,
from what I remember.
yeah.
But like it's called the Mountains Range, right?
Yeah, it's Mountains Range, yeah.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that's not good. I keep so the Reddit for the A Song of Ice and Fire, like what is it? It's called the Citadel. r/the Citadel, right?
Okay.
So every time
Yeah, I haven't
anybody
seen
says-
I haven't seen a sweatier group of neckbeards since I went to R Magic the Gathering.
Oof.
Sure, fine, whatever. I don't
Who
care.
are you referring to?
Reddit.
Just Reddit
So-
in general?
Well, yeah, Reddit in general is very much that, but whatever. So it's become my new like pastime to troll those threads and just shit on that fic Maester Wolf every time someone
Oh,
brings up like, oh, do you have recommendations?
fucking
I just
God.
go on that bitch. I go on that bitch and be like, yeah, stay away from the fic Maester Wolf. If someone tries to recommend it to you, don't trust their taste at all. It's dog shit.
Yeah, haven't we covered that one on here?
We covered it here. Yeah, that was the 1 hour rant
Yeah.
of me like screaming my fucking brain out about it.
It was so fucking bad.
It was horrible. Horrible.
By the way, 4,000 favorites on Mountains Range.
Yeah. It's
I
because
don't
it's
know why this
long.
question just occurred to me.
hmm
What was the worst fan fiction that you guys actually liked?
Actually,
The
like
worst I liked.
Ooh,
Like a bad fan fiction that you liked, because I can think of one. But
Well-
it wasn't a bad story. It was just terrible grammar and spelling.
well, it really depends. What's the qualifications for bad here? Like, are qualifications subjective, objective
And
qualifications? here? Like-
subjective.
okay.
Subjective. Mine was A Summer of Change, a Harry Potter Tonks fan.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Like the writing is so bad,
Yeah.
Oh,
but if you grind through it, it's a good story.
I know
Yeah,
this is
Summer
gonna
of
get me
Change.
shit, but Ayazarid's fic. There's a lot wrong with it, looking back. But like,
Izard?
yeah, the guy that we're in his server.
The who? The what now?
Yeah, Ayazarid. EYEAZIRD or something.
Oh, also
I have
are
no
we
idea what you're
live?
talking about.
Can you like
Yeah.
name the story?
We are
So-
live.
No, I don't have.
Oh my fucking god. He. So the problem with that fic is like, to start, it's horrible. The first like 30 chapters of it are just dog shit.
Once you get over
it's-
those 30 chapters, suddenly the story is good.
Yeah,
I like
it's a
it.
lot better
But once
after.
you get
No, it's
through
not
like
serious.
90% of the story, it actually gets some really good
No,
parts in there.
no, that's like the first. Not at this point. He's got like 130 chapters.
I
it's just
can't
that, like-
I can't find his name.
Oh my
Like-
god! Give me a second. I'm in his server, so I know Orf is there too.
Oh wow, Orf is in every single dude. Orf exists across every single fan fiction server that exists. Okay, man.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's terrible. He is all consuming.
But
Yeah, just like sexies.
Orf is like, I am inevitable.
pretty much. And it's honestly worst fanfic I have ever read but liked.
Yeah. I feel like there's probably some Louise fic I've probably liked but was dog
dog shit.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I think there was like one where Exio comes. Exio for fucking Assassin's Creed. I enjoyed that. It was horrible.
Yeah, that one, the feathers or whatever.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, I just remembered another one.
I would say Force Without Balance. Force Without Balance, I really just hate on a general premise, but at the same time, I like enjoy it.
Is that the Plums one, or who is that?
No, Force Without Balance is the Lucifer Morningstar guy.
I'm trying to remember that fic.
That's the
that title sounds very familiar. So you're,
it's self-insert as a vampire lord from Skyrim into DxD.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Oh
I
god.
don't remember that.
I'm gonna take a shot just for
Like
that.
it's an absolute fucking dog shit story, and but I just like I enjoy it though. It's like I fucking hate it, but at the same time, like it's good.
Ah.
What is it called? What is this guy's name? We have talked about his fic many times.
Oh, I'm sure we
I
have.
know. I know we've talked about the fic because we all have like issues with it, but also it's not like this is it. What is it called? I found his site.
Yeah.
I mean, you got.
But
Interesting.
Sneaky Devil, I think your name is. I don't know why I thought it was something to do with
there
that.
he goes.
Second.
Yeah, what's up?
What? So you've read that story, I quote. Summer of Change?
Yeah, dude, like that was like that in like
yeah.
2016.
Yeah.
Like it's very badly written, but it's a pretty okay story.
It's
God.
it's something. During 2016, it was one of my more desperate years when I was searching for shit to read, and boy did I find a lot of shit to read.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Fate
My
Scamble being
second
among them.
recommendation for really
Oh,
shit
God.
fan fictions I enjoyed
I'm back.
and I'm ashamed of.
Uh,
The Emerald Coven.
never heard of it.
I remember that.
It's
Oh,
really dirty.
Yeah.
I remember
Back
that.
Back when I still had friends with really bad opinions, I read Fallout Equestria.
Fallout Equestria?
You know that Nose Hair still defends that story, right?
It's no sir. Do you expect?
Which one? The Emerald Coven or what?
I'm just curious here because he says back when he had friends with questionable opinions, implying that his current friends don't
Okay,
still have
I'm sorry.
questionable
I've
opinions.
removed all but one of them.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
I think a lot of you guys have questionable opinions too. So
Nobody asked for your opinion.
Yeah, no one
I
asked for
remember-
That's another
yours.
bad fan
Seal
fic that I
Keeper,
actually-
Seal
Ironic.
Keeper.
Oh, okay, yeah, Seal Keeper. Yeah, no, I'll give that one to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like a lot of the ideas in it, and I like some of the the
Yeah.
wolves. The idea of like the rejects becoming a faction. There's a lot of fun stuff that he does there. The politicking is generally what I like. The harem bait is not what I like, actually. For once, like my trash senses, it's not. I don't like it actually. Maybe
Yeah.
I got a sense of taste finally, but nah, that's pretty bad.
I mean,
actually.
honestly, another one, honestly, is going to be Noodlehammer's first story. Is Naruto one. Like, that was absolute shit. Like, don't get me wrong, I massively enjoyed it, but it is objectively shit.
Oh,
I'm
some
trying
of
to-
the
I'm
older
trying to think
Kenshi
of the name
fics.
of one Naruto
That
story that
one-
was really stupid, but I liked.
Kenshi was the
Um,
guy that came up with the Naruto is playing at being fucking stupid, right?
Oh Jesus Christ! Yeah, that
Which
fucking trope.
story?
The
No,
original,
he's the guy who came up
original
with the
version of
trope.
that. Yeah, but the original one, it's bad because he was like a lot worse at writing, but it's not like so bad that I can't like read it.
Yeah,
Like, the only
Kenshi
story
stories.
like that I really know of was the Genius Losers of Konoha.
Oh yeah, I remember that one as well. I never
That
really
was
enjoyed
actually
that one too much.
I like
Where
Kenshi
both
stories
Naruto
nowadays.
and Hinata were faking it.
Yeah, I didn't really enjoy that one all that much.
That was not good. That was not good.
That's
Anyway,
just the
so
only one I remember.
here's what we're currently reading though.
I want to see what the rockets look.
So this is A Legend is Born, a Pokemon fanfiction. So this is a challenge answer fic, which, as we all know, whenever an author writes a challenge answer fic, that means it's going to be garbage.
Yeah.
No, it means
pretty
the
much.
highest of qualities.
Ash
How
Journey
dare you
with a
change it.
Twist.
Oh, no.
A story challenge by Story Lover 213. As we all know, that's means an excellently tasted person.
Quality right there.
The goals of this challenge are Smart Ash. I mean, I really don't know why everyone keeps saying this whole Ash is stupid sort of shit. Like, he's actually pretty fucking smart. He managed to teach an electric Pokemon how to shock rock.
Yeah, Ash's
ground.
only real downfall is that he's a stubborn
perennial
idiot.
Well, no,
Like,
not only
he-
that.
he's-
His biggest downfall is he's a fucking kid.
Well, yeah, again, stubborn. Like, despite understanding that type advantage is a thing in that world, he will still
I'll
send
just
a
make
fire
my
type
lightning
against the
strong
water
enough
type.
to ignore it.
Hey, your Pokemon can't learn this move. Fuck you, I'm gonna teach him anyway. And then he does.
Yeah,
Power move.
And it's like, okay, but it's like, his problem is that he's a fucking kid. And that's why everyone's like, oh, he's so dumb. It's like, he's not dumb. He's just a kid. So he doesn't
10.
understand things
there's
that
the-
an adult would. So he makes, objectively from our point of view, dumb choices. Because he's a kid. And yes, did they dumb him down a lot more in recent series? Probably, because they keep trying to, advertise Pokemon to new generations.
gotta make that money.
So yeah, does he
Yeah.
not learn from his previous choices? Yes, because they need to keep him age relevant. But I just don't understand this, like, Ash's retarded fanon understanding that for some reason people need to counter, quote unquote, by writing a quote unquote smart Ash, quote unquote. The issue is that in the show, Ash tends to
Ash's
restart with
Pikachu
every region.
become
That's already
effective
said
against
that.
ground types?
What about Pikachu?
In the show, wasn't Ash's Pikachu able to damage ground types somehow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
because
and in at
he
least
managed
one
to-
specific instance.
Yeah, he managed to train his Pikachu to do it. And then later
Yeah.
on, no, because later on in the
Sort
show,
of, kinda.
no, because later on in the show, he managed to do it again in other regions, and he also managed to have Pikachu 1v1 Zapdos,
Yeah.
the legendary
you know.
electricity Pokemon.
At the point,
Fucking Latios as
Okay,
well.
but let's be fair here. I'm pretty sure he got the Space Marine of Pikachu's.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
no,
possible.
he didn't get the Space Marine of Pikachu. He trained it to be the Space Marine of Pikachu's. Like, at the point Pokemon is that Pikachu is
It's got to be
well
level
over the
100
level
and
cap.
something.
Yeah,
that Pikachu should be-
Pikachu's clearly
Yeah.
over the level cap.
It's clearly playing a modded
It
ROM.
was the old
Modern
games. The original first generation actually continued accumulating experience past the level cap, so you
Yeah.
could
250 level
unlock.
cap ROM hack.
Yeah, you could unlock that with the ROM hack. So that Pikachu would be well above 200 by this point.
I still remember that one I don't remember the name of it anymore, but I still remember.
Pika P. He says Pika P.
Yes, I was about to say that one fucking Newgrounds animation where Pikachu's fucking beyond jacked and is like 7 feet tall and a bodybuilder. It's like
That Pikachu, he gives his Pikachu pre-workout. He gives his Pikachu ketamine. Pikachu has a ketamine addiction.
Yeah, that Pikachu, it really should be something else, but
He's
no.
just fucking cracked.
Back to Fortnite.
Guys.
Fuck off.
Has there
What
been
was
anything
that
about Raven in the
video where it
latest
shows
season of
Pikachu
Ruby?
having a rave inside of the Pokeball? Then he comes out and he's
I
hungover
remember
as shit.
that.
That's
I think
probably
I've seen
Robot
that.
Chicken.
Yeah, that's probably Robot
No,
Chicken.
it isn't Robot Chicken. It is.
I think it was
well,
Flash.
maybe it is.
I was gonna say
think it
that
was a
sounds like a
Flash
Robot Chicken joke.
Yeah, it sounds like a really big Robot Chicken joke. Underplayed Creation says, has there anything been about Raven in the latest season of Ruby? I don't think so. Not that I'm aware of.
No,
People watch
Raven has,
Ruby?
for all intents and purposes, fucked off.
Okay, yeah.
People watch Ruby. I didn't
Apparently.
know they did that.
Other
Tension
amazing goals of this challenge that
Yeah.
this Story Lover 213 has set. So brace yourselves, everyone. Ash with canon Pokemon.
What does that even mean?
That means Ash has canon Pokemon.
Canon and non-canon Pokemon.
I'm
Sneaky.
assuming it's referring to his team.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
but Arn, that's like saying like this is
I
a Harry
know.
Potter challenge. One of
I
the
know.
challenge goals is Harry goes to Hogwarts. It's like
I
yeah,
know.
wow,
Harry
that's
gets told
why
he's
is
a
it?
wizard.
I know it's fucking stupid. I'm just saying you didn't include half the fucking sentence.
I know, but that wasn't part of the joke.
You're fucking
Harry
retarded.
bangs
Fuck you.
someone.
No, you don't get to.
Harry has kids, like in canon.
Ash has a fully evolved Pokemon. Wow, fucking really breaking ground here. Challenger.
Amazing.
Bulbasaur
like
Never been
evolved.
done before.
The only way you can really make that impressive is he evolved Pikachu into Raichu. That's the only way to really
Possible.
have
Oh,
a
that's
twist.
base.
Because
Ash
Base.
has two
No, see, here's the
legendary
best way to do that
Pokemon.
challenge. He tries
what
to
the
evolve Pikachu into Raichu. Pikachu just walks up, punches him, and grabs hold of an Everstone.
Why? This is such a very oddly specific challenge goal. Ash,
Like, did
who
Pikachu
has-
swallow an Everstone or something? Is it stuck in his
Ash.
gut?
who
Yes.
has at
Is that
least
canon?
He's got a
two
gallbladder.
legendary
No.
Pokemon.
Not canon, I'm sure, but like,
Ash, who has at least two legendary Pokemon, also ends up with Sabrina. Author's note, also I'm pairing her with Cynthia because that's also a rare pairing.
I'm trying to think
They
of
had-
what
I can't
were
believe they
my
had the courage to do this.
Yeah. Stunning it brave.
What a
Stunning it
brave
brave.
man giving Ash a harem. I'm sure this is a unique story.
the steel type gym leader's name? Jessica?
Yes.
Jasmine. It's
She
Jasmine.
was mine waifu.
Okay.
If you're
that's-
talking
That's the only
joke
Pokemon
fucking
character
mirror,
I can
Jasmine.
imagine.
Ash
Homie, you say some
places
such shit
higher
every time
in
I'm
league
here.
tournaments. I like how these two are goals. Like, Ash needs to have two legendary Pokemon, but he also needs to place higher in league tournaments. It's like, bro,
He needs to win.
he has
Doesn't
two
he-
fucking legendary Pokemon. I think the next one is kind of implied.
Also, doesn't he consistently get to like the semi and also the finals?
Actually, everything past the first tournament he goes to, which he got in the top 16 in the first one. He's placed in the top 8 in every other region besides Orange,
Yeah.
which he won.
Interesting. It's more interesting than
Exactly.
He actually
It's
won
so
that.
Oh,
stupid.
that's right. He won the unimportant region.
Yes, he
Yep.
won the island region, which no
fucking-
one gives a shit about.
The one that does not exist in the
You-
video game.
No,
He
it
won
does.
at Mar-a-Lago.
The Orange Islands exist.
Orange Islands exist, yeah.
Wasn't
Not
that
in a
a-
game form.
Yes,
game.
At
they
least not
do.
not in mainline games.
Fire Red and
What
Leaf
game does-
Green.
I was about
Those
to
are
say,
the
I-
Savvy
I-
Islands, not the Orange Islands, retard.
The-
Not the same thing.
Are you sure they're not the
They're
same
not.
thing?
I'm
Yep.
sure.
Garen fucking teed. There's no Orange League in Fire Red or Leaf Green. I've 100% of those games several times. I know this.
Oh,
That's
I
fine.
might
not
not know
Fortnite.
much, but like,
Ore region
I
is
know
best
this.
region.
I don't know,
right,
man.
boomer.
Fucking Pokemon Australia ain't that good of a game.
Pokemon Australia is the shit. I've never heard it called that, but that is accurate.
That's
The
that's
Pokemon will kill you.
That's what the
Based.
region's based on.
Yeah.
Just like how Unova is America, the gay region is
One is France.
Kalos, yeah. Galar is Britain. Yeah, fucking shanked
I
the
can't
first
hear
5
you.
minutes.
The story concept, we tortured some Pokemon, now they're heartless and they can kill you, and you can steal them, is the best story premise for Pokemon.
I'll give you that. As far as evil stuff goes, that ranks number 2. Cyrus is still my personal greatest villain of Pokemon because he actually
fuck is
succeeds.
Kinda.
Cyrus, Team Galactic.
Never played anything really past Platinum. I played a little Black and White.
That,
hated it.
literally, it is
That
platinum.
was
You
literally Platinum.
Yeah.
Oh, okay then. Okay, I remember who he is.
Yeah, he literally succeeds, and it's like, wow, that's the closest we've ever gotten to having a bad end in this fucking game.
Yeah.
Ash with either psychic, aura, or shape-shifting powers.
What?
As in example, Ash is able to turn into Pokemon. Fucking what?
Now that I think about it, I didn't watch much of the show. I didn't really like it, but that astral projection is a big one. You could write a story around from when he met the Hunter and Ghastly.
That's a fair point. Yeah, that's a fair
That
point.
could be a cool one. And aura powers makes sense from that movie, absolutely.
Pokemon movies must be used within the fic, but you can change them however you want.
What's the point?
Which
then?
one?
Huge
Yeah,
tangent.
Just one of them
I
or
gotta
all
say
of
All of
them?
them.
If it's we're
I
gonna
have to say
go.
this.
That's
That's
I-
cracked.
That's kind of
I
correct.
want to read Naruto fanfics where all of the movies are taken as canon.
Oh boy,
Oh no, I've already seen that.
fuck.
I've already
that's some
seen
cancer.
that. Yeah, no, I've seen several different Naruto stories try and incorporate the movies as alternative adventures that they can send Naruto on, and they're all fucking bad. They've all died. All of them are
Yeah.
dead.
So the standard one that I see get used the most is the Land of Snow one because it fits in the best probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
I like
because it
Silver Delel the best.
happens in that period where
happens in the decent
all Team
period.
7 gets along, but we never see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it also it's a way to fuck around with stuff. It's okay. My favorite use is Life in Konoha's ANBU.
Oh, that
He
was a
has
good
the
one.
Sky Country attack, and it's like because that fic takes like Konoha being a military dictatorship very seriously and plays around with like the whole like
it really lost me when they had the whole sky thing happened. That's actually where I ended up dropping the story because it just
oh, you're an idiot then.
it's so
I'm
lost
telling
me,
you,
though.
it is the best fic you will ever read. It is the
What's it
best
called?
Naruto fic I've ever read.
It lost me
Life
though,
in
with that.
Konoha's ANBU. How? That's the first arc.
Yeah, I know. It
You're
lost
an
me.
idiot. You're just an idiot.
No, because it was
Okay,
just
well.
so fucking random. He was like, "All right, I'm out on patrol now." Oh no! Suddenly the fucking Sky movie is happening. It's like, bro, what?
Yeah, and then they do it right. Like they do it's in the best way I've ever seen done.
So this is the thing.
I have
I
never
Oh.
seen
I just
It's-
hated the
it's
Sky
gone.
movie in general, so that's probably
I did
why
too.
I didn't give it a chance.
Was that the one where they're like, oh, it's the Zero Tail?
Yeah.
Yes, the lead.
Yeah,
That-
well, that's
The
what
Zero
they
Tail.
use.
Yeah, it
No,
is
they
literally
do
the
that,
source
too.
of all of the fanfiction, Max, where the fanon
Yeah.
trope of Kurama eating
No,
hatred and
I-
shit.
I remember that one, and I'm like, the only good thing I remember from that was that movie's main character was pretty decent for what was essentially a glorified filler arc.
Well, that's the thing. Then they use that character and they make oh my god. The whole
Like-
the hatred thing, they bring it in a way that I've never seen used. It's not gross or dumb or stupid. It's that like you remember the whole like waterfall Naruto has to like fight his hatred bullshit?
Yeah.
Instead,
I
because
know.
Naruto is like an actual shinobi in this,
Yeah.
he has his like other self is basically about as strong as any shinobi's other self.
Can you just a
Nope.
little bit, man?
No. Okay,
Okay, Pasta, did you hear about the time that
I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Fear back. Fear back. I'm gonna enjoy killing him.
All right. While Stanishes go busy putting someone else into his basement of slaves.
He's never living that down.
No, he's
More
never fucking-
sacrifices.
Never living that down. So somewhere in the Viridian Forest, find her. She is a
there went
rare
rats.
specimen for this region. We cannot allow her to escape. Several men. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, several man.
of the
I want
one
to
guy.
point out, by the way, earlier in the grammar when they were mentioning the pairing, they did use the word mines instead of mine. So might be an inner city kid.
What?
The grammar that I've been seeing throughout the story is very much inner city vernacular.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, mines added Cynthia in the goals.
Mines? What the wait? I fucking skipped right over that. What the fuck is this garbage?
Oh, I thought you were just ignoring it. No, man. No, some of this grammar is very like inner city vernacular.
You see, the thing is, Max, is that I have just like become immune to gutter trash, and just automatically filter gutter trash out of my just acknowledgement, basically.
Ah,
And
fair
so
enough.
If someone ever starts speaking gutter trash, I basically tune them out.
Fair enough. I'll be right back.
Find her. Several men in black uniforms with a huge red R on their fronts. So they're
Could
multi-chested?
it be the Spanish Inquisition?
They are
After...
hive mind.
Jesus Christ, I fucking hate the tensing here already. Holy shit.
Sneaky. Here's your next challenge, Vic.
Yeah.
Pokemon, but Team Rocket is actually the Spanish Inquisition. Can't be any dumber than this.
Sorry, my brain just immediately went to the season where James had the cacturn.
Oh yeah, Hoenn.
Yeah, and just him popping out a fucking sombrero.
Base.
Knock. It's the Spanish Inquisition. Now give us your Pokemon.
Your Pikachu, hand it over.
Your Pikachu. On their fronts, separated after being given orders from their commander. God, there's so many fucking commas. God, I hate gutter trash. They were searching for an escaped Lucario. Well, we already know what Pokemon Ash is getting now.
Gengar.
Starting off with a fucking Lucario. Alright, bro.
Gengar,
That's
yeah.
cool.
That
Yeah,
they
that's
were
great.
supposed to bring to headquarters. God, yeah, this is gutter trash. Now that Max has pointed out to me, this is absolute gutter trash. Fucking gutter trash. However, during transit from the Sinnoh region, she had apparently broken out. Why are there so many commas?
Oh no, it's a female Lucario. Oh no.
Uh-oh, you guys know where this is going.
Had broken out of her cage and was now on the ran.
The Ran, yes.
Of course. The Ran.
Duran?
Geronimo.
I ran? Inshallah.
Iraq.
Yeah. In the forest, several Pokeball suddenly appeared from the group hands. The balls opened, revealing a dozen Zubats.
Balls.
Go search for Lucario.
This just feels like a kid. This just feels like a teenage, not even teenage, like a 12-year-old. Honestly,
Possibly. Also
Yeah,
sounds like
you
gutter
would.
trash.
You would know like what a 12-year-old feels like, wouldn't you?
you're fucked up, man. You're fucked up. Jesus fucking Christ.
You kind of
Out
walked
here
right into
looking
that
like
one.
one. Listen,
Yeah.
you kind of look like one. Don't make me come over there and fuck you, little boy. Alright.
Yeah, Arn, watch
Truly,
out.
doing
you're
yourself
getting
favors
horny.
there.
Oh god, oh fuck.
Watch out, Arn. You're
Oh,
getting
no.
horny.
Not the pedophile.
I'll come for your ass, okay? Literally.
Yeah,
Wait,
sure, better start swimming
For
then,
it or in it?
Yes.
Be
I mean,
clear
we'll
here,
see.
Spanish.
You gotta get the right order.
We've already talked about the Mexican invasion of fucking Norway.
Yeah, I
Slash
get to see
Sweden.
it. So you better
Is that
I
how
mean,
World
y'all
War,
are still,
step up.
is that how World
y'all
War
are
III
eat-
starts?
y'all are eating
Yeah.
our food.
Mexico
You just love
launches
it.
an invasion of
Gobble,
Norway.
gobble, 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 gobble.
Meanwhile, somewhere in the forest. Wait, what the fuck? The Zubats turned from their trainers and flew into the forest, hoping to do their master's bidding. Why is that a separate sentence?
Yes.
Lucario ran as fast as she could, not looking back. Suddenly, she tripped over a branch. She fell on the floor. Her ankle was in severe pain. She
Jesus,
was,
I hate this.
why is this capitalized? Lucky to find herself by a lake. Struggling to get up, she made her way towards the river, the precious cargo still in hand. She sat down and began to work. She could sense the Zubats were looking for her. Thinking she did not have much time, she started to build a small basket for. Oh my god, are we really going with the fucking Moses reference?
Oh,
I'm
the
sorry.
biblical, baby!
What did I just come back
yeah.
with?
Biblical Lucario.
Oh,
Lucario,
that doesn't
Bible.
narrow things down in the slightest.
The Lucario is weaving a basket made of reeds to float her egg down the lake.
They actually fucking went there. Oh, that's pretty great.
Okay.
I can't tell whether to commend the author
If it
or despise
wasn't
them.
Marvel, if it wasn't Disney copyright, I'd start playing the fucking Prince of Egypt music.
That's fair.
Oh, hi, Tojo.
Hello there.
Yo, Tojo, what's up, man?
Hello,
No,
Tojo.
not much, man.
We're reading a really
Oh no,
garbage
we've got the
Pokemon
unholy
story right
trio
now.
in here.
Oh yeah, boys,
yeah.
it's gamer time.
You mean the base trio?
Yeah.
The gamer gang.
Game
I'll
D-based,
take it,
baby.
World.
Yeah.
D-based.
Thank you, Max.
Oh,
Yeah, you got a
Whoa.
full house.
you have to pour some acid on this group.
I
Fuck
would
off.
say Matt doesn't.
This isn't
Max doesn't
London,
chime in
dude.
often, but when he does, it's usually a zinger.
So anyway, she Moses her child, and she's like, God, please look after my little one, please allow him to find someone who will protect him. And Lucario could swear she heard a reply from God saying, "Do not
No.
fret, my child. He will be taken care of
fuck.
by the chosen one, for their fates are connected."
Muhammad?
No, you know what? I want the version of this
Peace be
where
upon him.
Arceus comes down from the sky and says, "You'll be lucky if he doesn't end up in daycare."
He has the power to declare a fatwa.
Now, see, I thought you were going in a different direction here, because I thought you were going to have Arceus come down and be like, Alexa, this is so sad, play Unravel, as he proceeds to judgment the planet.
I mean, that's
That's,
also an option.
What are we reading, by the way?
We're reading a story called A Legend is
Alexa,
Born.
Play
It's a-
play
story.
Despacito
really-
2.
Wow, I didn't hear anything you said, Sneaky.
Yeah, I
Thank
know,
you.
right?
God,
I don't give a fuck.
I'm sure you
Get
don't.
gamer.
So anyway, as I was saying, this is a Pokemon story called A Legend is Born. It's a gutter trash who picked up a story challenge by someone who doesn't know how to write a story in the first place. So basically, the entire story is just a fucking shit show.
So, the usual then.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much, except like this
Yeah.
is generally worse, and I'm actually drinking.
Wow.
Just like listen to this sentence structure, right? A
Okay,
young,
okay.
raven-haired trainer by the name of Ash Ketchum has just began his Pokemon journey. He had been forced to run from a group of angry Spearows after he had attempted to catch one by throwing a rock at it.
Power move.
Is this Ash supposed to be smart? I thought he was supposed to be smart.
Yes, this is supposed
Yeah.
to be smart, Ash. This is apparently what the gutter trash considers smart.
Apparently, he believes canon episode 1 Ash to be him at his smartest.
Yeah, apparently.
Sounds about
That,
right.
He had hoped to use his new partner Pikachu, however, he was finding his new friend to be rather stubborn and ignoring everything he was told. He discovered that the little Spearows was not alone. Okay. And
Read
the
the rest
young
of that.
trainer found himself surrounded by Spearows. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. The plural Spearows weren't alone, and so more Spearows. But they wouldn't be alone if there was multiple of them.
Exactly.
Okay. I'm just gonna take a drink.
Good idea.
Not knowing what to do, the boy placed his Pikachu down on the ground and stood in front of him, holding his arms out to protect him.
Okay.
So this whole thing, like this whole premise of like what happened in the canon, I can believe if Ash was again being a kid and being like sort of like a little bit dumb because he's a kid and he's like, oh, I'm gonna protect Pikachu by standing in one direction even though we're surrounded. But this is supposed to be a smart Ash who is like, we're surrounded on all sides, so I'll prevent Pikachu from being attacked by standing in one direction.
No. Here's what's gonna happen. No, listen.
Every
he's gonna
time you say One Direction, I hear it in my head.
Oh,
no one cares.
Oh
One
no.
Direction.
Oh god. Oh fuck. PTSD.
It's pain.
He's gonna get hit in
Pain.
the head
In one direction.
by one of the from one
Shut the fuck
direction, and it will cause just enough brain damage for him to go to being smart.
I hate you all. Fucking hate you.
You see,
So-
one direction will damage his brain enough that he
Shut the fuck
flips back over like a negative integer.
Like in One
You're the
Direction
fucking
one
dog.
might even say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
All the way in one direction.
you're all fucking retarded. I'm gonna assume that you all listen to One Direction now. I hope you know that.
Dude, my little sister listened to One Direction for like 5 years. I don't think you can complain.
Oh.
The little
No,
sister who
I'm
fucked up
too
in Italy.
good. I'm too good at blanking that shit out, dude. I had an older sister and a younger sister and another older sister. I have perfected the art of blotting
Was your
memory
younger
out.
sister like my younger sister?
She's like a year
Oh,
younger
God.
than me. So I
I mean,
had to
look,
endure everything.
None of your sisters will ever quite top the level of stupid that Sneaky's sister did.
I had to endure everything. Every boy band, every movie that came out, every fucking young adult novel that she wanted to tell me about for 5 hours because she couldn't say 3 fucking words without like, and, or the.
Unfortunate.
That seems like a good enough punishment for you being cringe.
Me being
fine with it.
cringe?
Yeah, I'm fine with it generally.
How am I cringe?
Oh, there's
Yeah.
tons of ways you're cringe.
Speaking of
Don't worry.
cringe, Max, how's that a report back from Nux? Did we never get one?
Oh, I don't think he checks his email. I think
That's
that's
fair
just
enough.
there as a like, look, I
Spam
have an
filter.
email, now fuck off.
Yeah, fair enough.
You're talking about Taku?
Yeah, Nux Taku.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that sad background sigh?
Yeah, what was that?
Wait, was it me?
Yeah, you. You're like,
Oh, I didn't make
Damn.
a sigh. It wasn't a sigh. What?
It sounded like a sound of disappointment.
I just went, oh, like, I understand. I don't know what you want.
Double
from me, sir.
disappointment.
We expect
man.
you to die, Mr.
Like,
Bond.
Sneaky is exaggerating a bit, but there was a legit thing of like, wait, what's wrong with us trying to contact this
No, I
strange
don't
internet
think-
man?
I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm happy if you do.
well, it didn't happen, so it didn't happen. Pikachu looked Alan at this young trainer
He was still
that he had been stuck with,
Wait, hang on, look.
attempted to
Look-
protect
oh,
him.
oh. Jesus.
I appreciate
From the
that.
group of Angry
Pikachu's looking
Birds.
down on him. This is not a metaphor.
without having second thoughts about his own safety. Pikachu watched as several gust attacks blew the trainer straight against the tree. Wait, fucking what? He quickly ran over to him to see if he was okay. The trainer was face down.
He's dead, Jim.
Pikachu watched the young boy lift his head and looked towards him. Pikachu could not help but feel sorry and responsible for the trainer's condition. You are literally responsible. It's not. This is not a.
You are responsible. Yes.
This is not a. I feel responsible for this. No, you are.
No, this isn't a like I feel so bad I should help this. No, it's like, man, you know, it really is my fault. I should probably step up.
Directly my fault. This has occurred.
Oh well.
Oh god. Blah, 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 blah. Looking at the young trainer attempting to get up, Pikachu made up his mind. If this trainer was prepared to help him, then he would help his new trainer.
This is killing me.
Pikachu raced in front of the Spearows in one direction and allowed his cheeks to charge with electricity. He then released a thunder shock from his body, grounding several Spearows and forcing the rest of them to retreat. Yeah, that's definitely what happened in canon.
I'm pretty. Didn't Pikachu actually wipe that entire flock?
Oh yeah,
Like,
yeah, he
he
did.
didn't ground a few. He
He wiped out all of them.
Pikachu committed homicide.
Because it was a thunderstorm.
Yeah.
Pikachu
So
said,
everything was soaking
"Welcome
wet.
to the Third Reich."
As far as I'm aware, that was effectively him casting thunder on the
Yeah.
entire flock at the same time. But yeah, so anyway, the author arbitrarily changed this part of the story. Not sure why. He didn't just.
Because you
Changed-
see, Pikachu can't be more impressive than Jesus Lucario.
Oh, right.
Jesus,
Moses
Christ.
Lucario, get your fucking Bible right.
No,
Moses,
listen, I think it's going to become Jesus Lucario.
Unbelievable.
We fuck this Jesus Lucario.
No, the mother.
Pikachu
the one who
turned
went down
back
the river was
to
male.
his new
I hope.
trainer and walked up to him,
man.
I
giving
don't know
his
about that
trainer's
one, buddy.
cheeks a little lick.
So don't lick me.
Ash slowly. What? What's wrong
It's
with
kinda
that?
Don't ever lick me or my Pikachu again. Dude, just stop. Over here like Lulu's girl, just super sucker on it.
Wait, Lulu tricked some girl into going out with him?
No,
No,
I'm
he
talking
means
about
Lube.
the other one.
Yeah,
Ah.
Lubane, not Lupine.
Ah,
It was
Not
a
a
great moment in the server when one of you guys got
Yeah.
laid. I
We
was
should
so proud.
we should change his name to Lou Oak.
Lelouch.
No, Stanish got my joke.
Master manipulator.
It's fucking stupid.
Oh, come on, it's a good joke.
It's stupid and a good joke. Two things can be true at the same time.
Fair, fair. This child will be a Pokemon professor. How can you tell? Well, they're named after a tree.
Yeah. Banging your mom.
Giving your mom some hardwood. Heyo.
That hard oak.
I like there's always, what is the one that's like, he just looks like he went to college but he got like too into weed in college?
The Alola guy?
I think it is him, maybe. That guy looks like he fucks, he's got jungle fever. Like
Jesus
Lou.
fucking Christ. Ash slowly stood up. His back still in a little pain from being thrown into a tree.
In a little bit.
I mean, if it's just a little pain, you're
Still-
doing better than most people.
Just a little pain. I wouldn't be. I'm not actually able to speak on this one because I was in fact thrown through a tree and got up, not remembering that I was thrown through a tree.
Most people can get up. It's like a day after when everything hurts in bad ways.
No, I was fine.
You're also not most people, Sneaky.
That's fair.
That's kind of, the point here.
The best part about that whole story is my sister tried to repeat my stunt immediately after I did it, and proceeded to also collide into a tree, but instead broke her 3 fingers on her left hand.
Oops.
Oh no.
Oh, look, the consequences of her actions.
No, what a calamity.
What a shame.
Me versus
What a
tree,
way to
me
die.
win. Her versus tree, tree win.
He's definitely got those Neanderthal genes.
Oog smash.
Oog smash wife. Oog sad now.
Ook Seaberg. Ook through rock.
Oog smash wife. Oog sad because children.
No, Oog smash because sad wife gone. It's a whole cycle.
Oog kill wife. Wife gone. Oog sad.
Oog sad. When
anyway,
Art says it sounds legit, okay?
Ash is fucking chilling by this river now that apparently just appeared. They were walking by a river when Ash noticed that something was in the river by the water plants in the river. Cautiously, he made his way down to the river and pulled it out of the water plants in the river. Opening the small basket, he found a small blue Pokemon with a black stripe across its head. Ash noticed the small Pokemon was asleep. Carefully, Ash took it out of the basket and held it to his chest. Ash noticed the small Pokemon opened its eyes and looked directly up into his own. Ash could
Pikachu
swear...
shanked that hoe because Pikachu was jealous.
Ash could swear he could hear a voice. Are you my dad? No, son, your dad stepped out for milk years ago.
I'm waiting for the...
No, come on, Sneaky, you gotta put it in terms of
noticed that
Pokemon
it was a
understand.
girl Pokemon.
Oh god. Oh no.
Come on, Sneaky. Your dad stepped out for some rare candy a couple years ago.
That's a good one.
For
some
Moo milk.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, what is
he got caught
milk
selling
tank
rare
milk?
candy, and they had to take him out. You know.
Yeah.
He went out for milk tank milk.
He went out for
Never
some
came
Moo
back.
Tank milk. Yeah.
Yeah, the Moo milk.
Fuck! My mic just fell. Son of a
Retard.
bitch. Fuck you.
No thanks.
Was shocked.
Ow, my ears.
You knew what you were signing up for hopping
He
in this
carried on,
Yeah.
looking down at the small Pokemon in his arms. He carefully put him down. So you pick up the small fucking Pokemon. Pokemon's like, "Yo, you my father?" And you're just like, takes Pokemon,
Time to leave.
places him back on ground, walks away.
Daddy? Oh no, I ain't touching this. Puts child back in basket, puts basket back in river.
He throws basket in the river.
This is someone else's Moses, baby.
No, I know what happened to Moses' parents. I'm not signing up for that.
There's another story. Ash Ketchum, but he tries everything in his power to avoid being the main character of the story.
Oh, that sounds fun.
And then you have
He
literally
just gives Pikachu directly to Team Rocket.
No, like literally every
he
single
involves
trope
Pikachu.
possible you have happen in the story, like Ash, you have psychic powers. We're gonna train you in them. Nope, I don't want training. Ash, you've unlocked your aura. You need to go here to train it. Nope, I'm good. Finds Pokemon in river. Puts Pokemon back into river.
I don't give a fuck.
You ain't paid me enough for
Shows
this
up
shit.
for the gym, and the gym beats the gym leader, and the gym leader's like, "Oh wow, I want to travel with you now and learn more experience because that was totally awesome." He's like, "No, oh yeah, just come. I'll be back around tomorrow. I'm gonna rest. This was a hard day," and he fucking sprints out.
It sounds like the Griller version of a Pokemon story. Like he just wants to be a Griller. He's like, I just want to have.
He just
Good
wants to be a
times.
background character, you know.
You
Yeah,
want the
Ash
centrist.
Ash ketchup, boys.
Ask us,
Thanks.
hell yeah. King
He's
of the
a-
grill.
He's a radical fucking centrist.
Yeah.
He's an Ash Grillum.
Ash Grillum. Oh my god.
Oh.
You know,
I just got transported to my cringier middle school days hearing people say that unironically.
Radical centrist.
No, Ash Grillum.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
All the horrible fucking food puns people made with Pokemon characters. Oh.
That's hilarious. That's
Go
really hilarious.
mayonnaise! Man, how fucked would that be if you named your execute mayonnaise?
Oh god.
Is there a Pokemon Protective Services that they could like call?
It's like no, Max. No, but at the same time, though, it's like you have to call the Pokemon Protective Services on every fucking person names their Charmander or like Spark or Flame or Flint or some shit. It's like Jesus Christ, guys, can we not name every Pikachu you catch Sparky?
Oh, I could always come up with good names for mine. I gotta pull up the last, like, I was playing Sword not too long ago. I have some funny ass fucking names.
You send out Metapod and you're like, go Metapod, the Destroyer!
Sneaky, even better. You name your Pikachu Rubber Ducky.
Oh.
Go
I call
Rubber
him,
Ducky!
if I got one, I'd probably, the last electric Pokemon I got, I named him, fuck, what was it? Oh, Bathtub Keeper.
What the fuck?
What? What
Or
were
no,
you
Bathtub
naming?
Toy.
Yeah,
Bathtub
hello,
toy.
is it Pokemon Protective Services? Peepees? Yeah, hello, Peepees? I gotta report a guy. He's
Yeah, he
fucking
named
high.
his-
He's named all of his Pokemon weird ass shit.
I mean, Bathtub Toy is the best name, unironically, for an electric type Pokemon.
I swear to
Rubber
God, if
ducky.
you were to say Gardevoir,
You got
I
a
was gonna
water
fucking
type
drive
and
down to your home and punch you in the
water type
throat.
bathtub.
I was gonna say that was the direction I was going. Like, and I was like,
so I wasn't the
is
only one who thought he was about to say Gardevoir. Got it.
I mean, the other options were like low punny.
Oh, Fennekin.
Oh god.
Hmm.
Low
Would
Bunny's
Routes
name is
be
just
better or
Lolly.
worse than Gardevoir?
Worse.
Honestly, worse.
Come on, mister. Come on. Come this way.
Ash practices catch and release.
Oh god.
Uh,
Jesus fucking Christ.
That
That's so bad.
that might be interesting
That's
to see.
one
Like,
of the-
eventually he gets a Pokemon. It's like, no, you're not just throwing me back. Not after that 1 hour fight.
Not after that
He
one
just
hour
beats
fight.
Pokemon.
Ash the monk. There we go. Ash the monk.
Ash the beater. Just beats his
Gotta beat 'em all!
Pokemon with the fucking.
All the
God. Takes
Pokemon
off
following
belt.
him were released. They just won't go away.
He's like, I came home. Pasta's not done. He starts fucking walloping her.
You know, see, the funny thing is, though, is Pokemon actually made that canon, by the way. Is both the games and the anime and the manga all made that canon, is that you can straight up 1v1 a Pokemon as a human if you train hard enough. And like not even like psychic powers or aura powers, like straight up just like I'm gonna fucking weightlift every single day and practice martial arts until I can fucking square up with a Pokemon.
Ah, yes, the one
Yeah.
punch man
You
strategy.
want to go, champ? Let's go. I'ma throw hands.
Fucking Bruno is literally that, by the way.
Yeah, so
Of
is
course.
Bia from Sword and Shield. Like, they've been doing short animatics recently.
Yeah.
And they've basically been following Bia on a training journey as she is straight shit, just fighting her Pokemon blow for blow as training.
Excellent.
Fabulous.
Now, see that's what we fucking need. It's a shitpost story. Ash the monk. He wants to avoid being a main character. Little does he realize doing this path of his is being the main character. But he thinks if he just avoids Pokemon, because Pokemon are obviously involved in everything, if he just completely avoids Pokemon, he'll never be the main character. Brilliant. I'm sure it'll at least get 4,000 favorites if this shit does.
I don't know. There's plenty of stuff we thought that would get 4,000 favorites because this shit does, and not even 100.
I mean, I never thought Respawning Isn't That Awesome would ever get any favorites at all. Honestly,
At the
I'm
end
not
of
talking
this-
about that.
I'll talk more about that Life in Chrono's NBU thing. It's a sad story.
I'll just mute you.
Respawning shouldn't have gotten anything.
It really shouldn't.
Motherfucker.
It really, really shouldn't. And like that story is just like that was.
That was a shit post between me and Atin, and yet here we sit.
People like it.
Yeah.
Which we should finish that chapter sometime, Max.
We should start the other shit post story as well. Ruby. I totally remember.
I mean, I think the other thing that weirds me out that Pokemon established is that people absolutely will catch Pokemon and then just make them household slaves.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Just
Or that
casually
they
like
eat their Pokemon.
Households
oh
more.
boy, I've caught a Magmortar. All right, Magmortar, you're a new fry cook for my restaurant. It's like, wait, what?
Pizza oven
What?
time.
I mean, to be
Get
fair,
in the
that is
oven,
pretty cool.
Magmortar. Time
Wow,
to invade Texas.
And now I don't have to pay the heating company anymore.
Wow, I just got a Magnezone. No more electricity bill. Hell yeah.
It's just straight up.
You just get a magnetite in your house and just like, all right, do
just
your work.
just
And
shove it in
keep
your
there.
circuit box, dust your hands together, call it a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ma'am, you realize you have a magnetite shoved here into your fuse box?
More
I know what I have.
Oh, how did that get in there?
Ma'am, you know it's illegal to try and circumvent the power company by using Pokemon. Don't know how it got there. Must be
Wait,
wild.
really? Respawning? Isn't that awesome? Is why we have the Brazilian? Oh, fuck.
What? Wait,
Can't-
what?
You guys have
Oh,
brought
don't
this
put that
upon
on us.
No, that's not. Okay. Listen, we at least brought a useful fan because he clips stuff for us
I
sometimes.
suppose, yes.
Like he at least has skills of
Yeah,
some
but his
sort.
fucking taste in fanfiction's garbage. So, you know Inked, how he recommended that last time on stream? He recommended Inked. I tried reading Inked, and oh my god, it is the worst fucking shit in existence. So it's a My Hero Academia story. With the premise
Okay,
is
already not good.
yeah, basically. And with the
Already a
premise
very
is
low
that
bar.
Izuku jumps off of the school building to commit suicide after Katsuki tells him to. Except because All
Okay.
For One
It's all
was
Japanese
monitoring
shit,
him.
yeah.
All For One was monitoring him because he's a quirkless kid, and he's like, oh man, I sure do love quirkless kids, and I love kidnapping quirkless kids. So I can...
I was gonna say,
Okay.
rubs his pedophile hands together.
No, because apparently quirkless kids make for great fodder to turn into Nomus. So he was keeping an eye on Izuku because he's like, oh man.
That does make some sense.
No.
I
Oh,
guess.
Not
here I
really,
was
because all the
expecting it-
Nomus have a base quirk. All of them. If he was looking at quirkless kids, it should be because of All Might,
Yeah.
who we know was quirkless before getting One for All.
And anyway, apparently he has an active monitoring system for every single quirkless person in Japan. And when Izuku
see.
goes to commit
As
suicide,
one just has naturally.
yeah, of course. And
Yeah,
as Izuku
okay,
goes
look.
to commit suicide, All For One's like, oh man, we gotta save this child. Not because I care or anything, but because I want to pump him full of my DNA.
That's don't say that.
No. Wording.
Gotta be clipped.
Phrasing.
Yeah, come on, Brazilian. Do your job.
It's the only thing you
Um,
do right.
I never said
For that
Inked was
nano
good. I said it gets
DNA.
better.
That's all I hear in my
No,
head. The
by
fucking-
saying it gets better, that implies that it actually achieves some sort of quality at some point. It fucking doesn't. The first couple chapters are fucking shit shows, man.
Yo, Tojo. So, you know how good Life in Chrono's AMBU is. You gotta speak on it now.
So anyway,
Because
Oh
that's-
yeah.
um,
Fucking what's
I don't care.
fucking sneak?
So anyway,
oh, okay.
I will mute. I'll just mute both of you.
BTFO.
I'll literally just mute
Killed
both of you and override it. So anyway, in this fucking story of Inked,
asshole.
I couldn't care less. The
Mexican.
All For One saves him and then is like, oh, I'm okay. Well, actually, this kid does have a quirk, and by him jumping off the building, it activated his quirk. and his quirk is actually secretly the ability to bring ink tattoos to life.
Oh God.
Okay, I've seen that. Lame
I've heard of
power
that
bump
before.
for,
Okay,
like,
all right, hang on. I'm
Yep.
just gonna give points here.
Yep.
That does sound kind of interesting,
Yep.
but I don't trust this author to do it well.
Oh no,
I
it
would
gets
say,
worse.
Max,
It gets
I
worse.
assure you, it's been done better by real authors.
Yeah, no,
It
for
gets-
real.
it
I've
gets-
heard
it
that.
gets so
I've heard
fucking
that
bad.
trope before.
So
That's
anyway,
literally an X-Men.
All
There's an
for
X-Men
One
character for
is
that.
like, well, I've already saved a kid, so I might as well pump him full of hormones to make him big and strong.
Oh god, oh fuck. He's gonna make him trans.
He's gonna pump him through.
No, he wants to make him
Graduate.
strong, you idiot.
And
He's gonna join the
so
42%.
he pumps
no.
Still gotta go
Izuku
through it,
full
killing
of
himself.
hormones, and then puts a tattoo on Izuku, activating his quirk for him, forcing the tattoo to come to life, and then go back to not being alive.
I don't know
and
about
then-
that one.
And then releases Izuku back into society, having no
We live in one.
idea of what happened over those 2
Shut
weeks.
the fuck up.
And Izuku is like, oh yeah, the other reason why Izuku wasn't turned into a Nomu, regardless of the fact that he had a quirk now, was because his quirk was a sentient creation quirk. And anything his quirk created became quote-unquote sentient, which is very important later on, because the author completely botches it. So anyway, Izuku is traveling home, and then Toga, the girl who likes licking blood, shows up for some reason and licks his blood and is like, I've fallen in love with Izuku.
That's
I have HA
not
now.
at all why
The story is Izuku times Toga, by the way, so you might
I
guess
okay,
where
That's
this is
such a...
coming.
Okay, look.
that's not why she
Toga times anyone is just so creepy.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
it does because she's meant to be an obsessive stalker.
Yeah,
Ayan
But,
there.
like-
Wow.
yeah.
Licking his
Inventive,
blood
you know.
isn't what would cause that. He'd have to do something to get her attention.
Yeah, there's one fic I've seen do a toga
Yeah,
like romance well,
he summoned
and
a
it's
snake.
because they actually showed it to be like creepy and awful for the other person, and how like fucked up it would be to have like a stalker.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be.
Growth hormones,
This person's,
Pedro.
like,
Growth
trying to-
hormones, you dipshit. Fucking... I swear to God, my chat sometimes.
The Brazilian.
Anyway, so yeah, Toga is like, oh, I love you now because you summoned a giant snake and you wrapped me up with your giant snake.
Don't ever say that again.
I
I want that added to the list of sneaky things that he's not allowed to say. Thank you.
The magical list of shit Sneaky's not allowed to say anymore, like moist.
Who's stopping you from saying
I
that?
don't know. Apparently, someone's trying to, but you know, I don't see any money, so I also don't see any results.
True, true.
All right, fair enough.
So anyway, he gets home and he like summons his snake again to show his mother.
Is it at least his stepmom?
No.
There's another thing he's not ever allowed to say. Put it on the list.
Wait, was his mom stuck in the washing machine?
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing, stepson?
Oh god, oh fuck.
Anyway, so Izuku shows his mom his new giant snake that comes out of his arm. And
Jesus
Now you're doing it on purpose.
and she's afraid of his giant snake, and so he puts his giant snake away.
It's too big.
But
for
is
her.
she intrigued by it?
I really hate you. I hate you so much.
Oh, come on, the jokes practically write themselves.
And so anyway, basically, you know how I mentioned that the snake is supposedly sentient and can form its own opinions and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't.
The snake.
It becomes a
Wow.
political radical. Uh-oh.
So every single time the snake forms its opinion, like it wraps up Toga, and Toga's like, "Oh well, you've taken my weapon. Can you let me go now?" And Izuku's like, "Well, I want to be a hero, so I'll let you go." And the snake's like, "No, we shouldn't let her go. She's clearly fucking insane. This is gonna be super dangerous to let her roam around." And Izuku's like, "Nope, snake, let her go." And he's like, "Okay, master."
Okay, Asa.
Like
Okay,
literally-
Massa, I ain't
that-
gonna question you again.
but that's literally how every single discussion with them grows. Snake has one opinion, Izuku has a different opinion. Snake says, no, my opinion is actually based on facts and logic, and then Izuku says, no, you're doing what I tell you to do. And
Hypothetically,
then the snake says, yes, master.
If you could be a snake.
And then the snake says, yes, master.
In a quirkless world.
So, anyway, so enough
your
from
name
Ben
be Ben
Shapiro,
Shapiro?
the Mexican. What I ended up dropping the story at was this one part in specific. So this is like chapter 2 or 3 maybe. So All Might just randomly shows up at his house and is like, hey, I've been looking for you for 2 weeks. I want to give you my quirk and train you a bunch. And Izuku's like, no, I don't want you to do this for some reason. And the snake's like, boy, I sure hate All Might. And Izuku's like, you should stop.
He says,
hating
little
All
boy,
Might."
why don't you come over here? Let me pump you full of these
And-
hormones, you know what I mean?
And he says, you should stop hating All Might, Snake. And Snake's like, okay, I'll stop hating All Might. And then when All Might says, you should train under me, Izuku, and I'll give you a bunch of powers and shit, and you can be a hero, Izuku's like, no, I don't want to do that. And the snake's like, Izuku, you should
You
do
gonna be
that
under me.
because he can train you to be a
I happen
hero.
to not liking that.
And
Yeah, boy, you gonna be
Izuku's
right
like,
under me, you know
wow,
what I mean?
Snake, you made a really good point. I can train under All Might and become a hero. Why are you so
Wait,
clever?
Is Izuku talking to his dick then?
And the snake's like, well, you see, I'm a snake, Izuku, so I'm naturally clever. And that's where I dropped the story. Because the author thinks that the snake telling Izuku to not refuse All Might's offer of training him is being manipulative and clever.
Because for some reason Izuku
Even
didn't
though
want.
even though in that conversation the snake said it didn't trust All Might and it didn't like All Might. And like in the span of literally 2 dialogue lines, it completely flopped its opinion with Izuku, and Izuku just randomly didn't want to be trained by All Might anymore. And the snake's like, no, you should definitely do it because he's All Might and he'll be able to train you good. And Izuku's like, wow, Snake, you're so fucking clever. That's just like, didn't even think about All Might being able to train me. It's like,
Which is weird
What?
considering how much of an All Might fanboy he is.
and considering the fact that All Might literally just said, I want to train you.
Yeah, why is he anti being trained by him?
I-
Why would that be a plot point at all?
Because the author wants the snake to be clever by telling Izuku to take the training because it's All Might. And
It's
that
a bad pass grab, in my opinion.
that apparently makes the snake clever by telling him to do the thing that he was going to do if this was being written correctly.
Yeah, this real bad. This real bad.
Supposedly, according to the Brazilian, more tattoos get added later on and it gets better, quote unquote. But I was just like, I'm not fucking putting in the time or effort to reading this garbage. I
That's
don't
very
remember
fair.
hormones
I
being a
wouldn't.
thing at all. I don't remember that part. Bro, he literally filled him with growth hormones.
Okay,
The author literally
him with it.
described a scene in which All for One pumped Izuku full of chemicals that made his muscles grow and gain definition.
Yeah, he pumped him full of it. That's for sure.
God damn it, Stannis.
Hormones are not just involved in sex. There is so much more going on in your body that requires hormones.
Homophones.
Yes, homophones. So anyway,
I know that. I'm just going for the easy joke.
back to Ash yeeting the child.
Or what he should be doing anyway.
Yeah, pretty much. Ash was shocked as he put the Pokemon down and was like, yo, did you just fucking talk to me? And he's like, yeah, I talked to you. I can sense a strange power coming from inside you, and it is sleeping, but it is
Is it a
massive.
snake tattoo?
No, it's Aura. By the way, my name is Rylu, says the Rylu, unironically.
Oh, we're back to reading? Oh, shit. Okay.
Yes.
Da. Didn't know we did that, hey?
Yeah, honestly.
Ash looked down at the Rylu. I don't know why the Rylu was introduced itself as Rylu. Like, I can understand is I am a Rylu. I could get that because it's like the whole like animal thing and they don't really have names. Yeah, fine, okay. But no, it's my name is Rylu. It's like, no, that's your species name. It's like if you could have the ability to talk to dogs and you're like, oh, what's your name, dog? And the dog's like, my name is Dog. It's like, that's not correct.
Hello, I am human.
There'd be some questions.
Yeah, if someone told you their name was human,
yeah,
you would have some questions.
Oh, what's your name? Oh, I'm human. Okay. Security.
Dog meat is the only good version of this because he's
unnecessary.
I think we have a robot
Yeah, but
inbound.
dog meat's like a sort of like play on words, you know, post irony joke about the post-apocalypse.
Post-meta.
Post-meta irony.
Yeah, it's post-meta irony. You know, he's a radical centrist, but he doesn't let you know.
Dog meat is actually subscribed to JRig.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dog meat is
Big
actually
J-Rig
the last Pokemon alive. Dog meat. Dog meat's actually the last creature alive that actually remembers J-Rig in the year 2003.
Damn. What a sad life.
Indeed. Ash looked down at the Rylu and then pulled out a Pokemon ball and captured it.
Yep, slavery time.
Middle pass. Let's go.
Looks down, slowly pulls out Pokeball, hits the button.
Hello,
That is
child.
the best
Welcome
fucking
to my
response
collection.
ever, though. Like, hello, my name is Rylu. Will you look after me? Doesn't say any words. Pulls out Pokeball, captures the Pokemon.
I'll look after you real good,
Just
boy.
Jesus fucking Christ. If you want me
times
to, I
every time.
will. This is a Pokeball. All my friends have them. Jesus Christ.
I didn't think Ash had friends.
Fucking Christ.
Would
No.
you look at that?
Well, he has a bully, but he doesn't understand that that's a bully.
Fucking Christ.
Exactly.
No, but like this is straight up just like, hey, do you want this slave collar? All of my friends have one on.
All my friends are slaves.
Fallout 3.
All my friends are slaves. You gotta wear this slave collar to be my friend.
Oh, this is getting uncomfortable.
Oh, speaking of uncomfortable, I actually read a
Dixie
really good
place.
story in which it was a self-insert as an originally created Pokemon, and the whole premise of the story was the author died. They end up in the Pokemon verse, talking to God or whatever, and the God's like, "Zip zap boop, you're now a new Pokemon." Because I want the chosen one to have some extra help. And the whole point is that they're supposed to be, you know, captured by Ash. But because they're kind of like, I don't really feel like being captured like Ash and going on life-harrowing adventures, I'm going to fuck off and do not that. They end up getting captured anyway by someone else. And the author goes into this really long, complex plot about how the longer they fought against the Pokeball, the more the Pokeball overwrote their mind to accept being a slave.
Yeah.
Like, it was a really good story. It's called Paradox. It was a really good story. Unfortunately, it's been dead for like what's the year currently? 2021. It's been dead since like 2017.
Unfortunate. The good die young, as they say.
Pretty much. If you want to be my friend, just get into the Pokeball. Jesus fucking Christ, I wish I was making this up.
Oh!
Holy fuck.
This is, Ash, this is what we in the business call sketchy.
Riley looked at Ash and sensed no danger or ill intent, so he went into the Pokemon Ball. It felt strange, but in a good way. God, author,
Come on,
please.
slave. Get into a cotton
Author,
field.
please.
Don't ever say that again. That's another one you're not allowed to say. It felt strange, but in a good way.
But the words he specifically used when Ash talks to him, just walk up to it and then touch it with your hands.
Yeah, just touch it with your hands. You'll be sucked
Oh,
inside,
no.
and then you'll be my new friend.
Oh, he came inside my Pokeball.
Oh god, yeah, it's pain. After 3 shakes, the light flickered off, and click could be heard. Ash grinned as he held the Pokeball up so Pikachu could sniff it. Once Pikachu had the scent, Ash threw the Pokeball up and watches the Railu appear in front of them. Ash took out Dexter and scanned the Railu. Ash heard the device tell him about Railu, and about how Railu knows Bullet Punch, Blaze Kick, Agility, and Iron Defense. Jesus fucking Christ. This is literally the Moses of Pokemon.
Yeah, stacked as fucking level 1 Pokemon. Bruh.
That's some inheritance you got there, Railu.
Yeah,
That's
fucking
a tactical nuke.
I don't think all of those are egg moves, my dudes.
Trying to break off a piece.
They don't look
No,
like it, no.
We have Bastion on them, I think.
Oh, Blaze Kick
I'm
is, by the way.
almost-
So, a funny story is when I was playing
I
Heart
saved my
Gold,
coach gun for them.
is I did in fact breed a Railu specifically that knew Blaze Kick.
Nice.
Why?
It took like
They
30
committed
eggs.
eugenics.
Because
Eugenics
eugenics, of course. Because of Railu that knows Blaze Kick that I then imported from Diamond into Heart Gold. So I had a Railu at level 1 that knew Blaze Kick as I started off the Heart Gold game. Sandy Cheeks flashback, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh no. Oh god. Pedro, you shut up.
So anyway, welcome to the team, Railu. This is my other friend Pikachu. We're gonna stay here, guys, and we're gonna go a little way until we reach Viridian. He started up a small fire, been cooking beans. He poured the tin can into a pot and began cooking the beans.
Beans.
He took out his bag of Pokemon food in a
Isn't he
small
biting
bowl.
beans?
Sorry, guys, you'll have to share the bowl. As soon as we reach the city, I'll buy more bowls.
Cool, Slicer.
By my
Go ahead and
balls.
slave your say.
What the
Sorry,
fuck
guys,
is
you're gonna have to
slave
get off the
pen.
floor
The author
uncomfortably.
decides
Oh
to-
no, you have to lick it off the ground.
So the author, for some reason,
Put that
decides
tongue
that
to
they're
work.
going to cut the dialogue short.
Oh no, some beans fell on me.
I'm going to mute all of you. So anyway, the author decides to
Clean
cut
me
the
up.
dialogue short
Right.
and stop writing the story and just wrote the dialogue.
What?
Yeah. So Railu and Pikachu make their way over to the bowl. They then decide to have a conversation. Pikachu, so Railu, where are you from?
I'm on the
Railu, I'm not sure. All I remember is being in a basket. So how long have you known your trainer?
I wish I could put Bob on the payload.
Pikachu, I met him this morning. I was
Maybe I
stuck in a
put that
lab
on
and he
the
took
biscuit.
me. I also hate him, but then he protected me. So I like him now.
Yeah, there's a slicer behind.
I hate this so
Railu,
much.
wow, we are lucky to have
I kinda
someone
do
that
like the
cares
design
for
of the
Pokemon.
slicers,
By
and
the
that they
way,
have the beans
what's his
slowly
name? Because I hate calling him Master. You'd never called him Master in the first place. I hate calling him a name I've never called him before.
I'm glad we're trying to
Lambo.
immediately differentiate it from the
This
creepy slave.
isn't slavery, guys. They're all friends. Just because he has absolute control over their feeding schedules, when they're allowed to be outside of their Pokeballs, and puts them into pit fights, doesn't mean they're slaves.
It's just like the passports. It's voluntary, man.
Yeah,
It's voluntary.
dude, the Pokemon battles are all voluntary. Just because if they don't battle, they don't get fed, doesn't make it mandatory.
Of course.
I didn't find the podcast because of responding. I found it because Mothballs mentioned it in his Ruby story. Oh, okay. So you were reading responding, but never actually checked this out until then? I
Damn.
see. I see. Pikachu, its name is Ash. Its name is Ash Ketchum.
Ash is non-binary.
Ash is non-binary.
Respect his pronouns, bigot.
and I can sense he will become a main
Ash
character in the
Ketchum is
future.
his neo pronouns.
Got fire on him.
Rylu, I
Ash Ketchum
agree.
is
I
his
can
dead
sense
name,
his
actually.
aura. His aura
Hey,
is
Ashley
massive.
Ketchup.
He is too young to
Shut the
wield
fuck
his
up.
aura, though. He'll be
He
able
was
to wield his massive aura when he gets older.
Oh, stop. No. It's my massive
The
aura.
aura is so big. It's got beans
So
of all over
girthy.
it.
Wait. Are there holes here?
That's a girthy
Okay,
aura
guys,
you
time
have,
to go to
child.
bed. And then they went to bed. A
Yeah,
Pokemon
then-
spirit
and then he
then
slept
appeared
well.
outside the tent. Sleep
And then
well,
they
my
slept in the
chosen.
same tent.
You will be the greatest of my chosen.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so cringe.
Ash is one of the chosen peoples confirmed.
Yeah, he literally is,
Oh,
though.
I am.
Like, literally is, though.
Yo, that's actually hilarious.
I mean, like, he only, like, captures small children and...
Your Ash just says mind focused on profit.
I mean, slavery is the most
He's not
profitable
going
way.
to actually fight with the Pokemon, you see. He's just going to sell them to the highest bidder.
Gray, you don't want to ask what you walked into.
What did I walk into? You walked into something.
It's cursed, it's cringe, and we love it.
Okay, you know what? This is a good ass cringe story to die on. Yeah.
Okay, let me see.
Let's do this story, fellas.
You sound unusually excited about this.
I am a little bit buzzed.
Oh boy. Alright, what is... Oh,
See, this is something I never really got. This is a conversation I actually had yesterday in SDM server. Is like people are like, oh, when I drink alcohol, I'm afraid of losing control of myself. It's like I've never had that happen. Maybe that's because when I drink so much alcohol, I actually lose control of myself. I just fall asleep and eat food, which isn't really losing control of myself because that's typically what I do anyway. So I'm really not sure. Also, telling cringy stories that don't really go anywhere. That's another thing I found out that I do when I'm drunk. But again, I do that without
How did you not
alcohol.
know that?
Well, no,
We
'cause
already knew this.
I do that without alcohol. So I'm just like, there is nothing I do while on alcohol that I do while I'm not on alcohol. Okay, actually, no, correction. Maybe I insult nose hair a little bit harsher when I'm drunk than when I'm not drunk.
Nah.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe.
Like 25% more.
Look, there's a percentage more, but it's not really noticeable. Red flags everywhere. Oh god, wait, what? What is this? Oh
Wait,
no,
possible
no!
M rating later. Oh no. Wait. Adopted from dyslexic writer?
Oh, no.
He haunts us even here.
And there's a 5-paragraph office note at the beginning.
Oh
Of course.
god. Naruto Fate Stay Night Cross. That's why I picked this out, by the way, first off. It was a Naruto Fate
Oh,
Stay Night
why
Cross.
would I pick
Wow, that's gonna be
this?
I
crazy.
saw the crossover. I don't know if you heard my utterance of "Oh God."
Yeah, no, I heard that. I'm just adopted from dyslexic writer, so that's our second red flag. Basically, that's our third red flag. Like, it's a
T-rating-
summary, dipshit.
Wait.
Don't start it with basically.
Oh, here's the problem with. Oh, there's another problem with the summary. T rating because Shiro is an arrogate protag. No, that means it should be an automatic M.
Yeah.
What is
that's-
this, a
that's-
Soviet
no,
military
that's not even
parade?
M. That's like MA. Like,
Ayo.
in Soviet Russia, fanfiction writes you. Basically, Rin messes up an attempt to open a window into Kaleidoscope and drags Shiro and Sakura with her. Wow. That's
Good job, Rin.
That's like 1/3 of the fanfiction stories for Fate Stay Night.
Damn, bro.
What, Rin fucking it up again?
Yes. Zalrich then sends them off to be reincarnated. What the fuck?
Get
Why
read.
does he step in?
Wait, what?
Why does he step in? Why is
Why
he
is he capable
reincarnated?
of reincarnating them?
Something
Going into
magic
a
kaleidoscope,
is
man.
not death.
to be reincarnated into the Naruto universe with their memories and abilities intact. Right. Their abilities intact. Their abilities that are directly related to the physical bodies they have.
Yep.
Yeah.
That they no longer have.
Indeed.
Okay, to be fair, Shiro might be able to bullshit something because he's been creating his own magic circuits for the better part of, like, 10 years.
Yeah, but the problem with this whole scenario is that even if Shiro could create magic circuits, we have clearly been shown that his magic circuits that he creates with his nerves can barely do anything before shooting themselves in the foot. Updated 12 hours ago. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, good, it's active.
Oh, no.
T rating because Emiya Shiro is an Eroge protagonist. Possible M rating later. Why would you that's the other part, like, why would you include this in your summary if you have like look, that doesn't tell me anything about the story at all. Your story is a summary. Even the really shit stories that are just like, it's a dark gray black Harry Potter with laser god OP vision and a harem of 29 people, and that's your entire summary. That still tells me more information about your story than, this story is rated T and it might be M later. That tells me nothing about your story. There's no point in having that in the summary at all.
There's a rated tag for a reason.
There's a literal section called rating that you use to tell us that information.
Gee, look at the size of the brain in
Shiro's
you.
power is less related to his body and more his actual mind. Sort of, but it's not actually. Shiro can only activate
it is and it isn't. But the point is, if he's reincarnated, he's not keeping it.
Right, yeah. That's the point, though. Is he can only activate, quote-unquote, his reality marble by using the circuits in his body to do so. Like, yes, his soul is technically a separate world, regardless of whether he has magic circuits or not. But he can't manifest that separate world unless he has those magic circuits. Shiro, Rin, and Sakura are a mix of Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel.
Oh no, no, you can't.
They're so different.
They're too different for that. Also,
Max and I in sync on that one.
Yeah, I come back to.
But no, like I do want to say, listen, Shiro can still make new magic circuits with his nerves, but he can't do anything with, like, he'll get.
He can barely reinforce the pipe with his nerve circuit.
To be fair, he can still trace objects perfectly with his degraded circuits, with his shitty knockoffs.
Yeah.
But the best he can do is open a shop and sell kunai that he could just make in a snap.
Yeah, literal garbage kunai.
Well, not a snap. It's still take an hour, I guess.
I need 30 kunai. All right, let me get started on the forging process. Goes into back, closes door.
Could he make chakra conducting metal? I don't know anything about Fate Stay Night.
Yeah, technically speaking, he could. As long as he can understand the alloy behind it, he can do it.
Yeah. So,
and that's probably the best bet.
Yeah, listen, the basic rule for Shiro is as long as it's not a divine construct or it's not otherworldly, he can technically make it and it will stay forever until it's used or broken.
But
so
the best
that would be
part,
probably
though.
the smartest thing for him.
Like, that's the best part, though. It's just like you see him close the door instead of like hearing the forge go up or some shit. He starts screaming.
Yeah, you just hear the scream.
Or he could go
Uh,
for
Yeah, I know. I knew what you were going for. It's just like, yes.
No. I was just thinking of other things.
You just hear screaming and you see a flashing blue light.
No, we were
Ah.
speaking about the screaming Stanish because Shiro's process of creating magic circuits to use magic with involves using his nerves, and Shiro himself likened it to as if he dipped every nerve in his body into molten iron.
Jesus
Yeah,
fucking Christ.
it's not pretty. Also, he does this every night without fail for approximately 7 to 10 years.
And by the way, this is coming from a guy who is not phased by being stabbed through the chest or losing an arm.
Yeah.
And he's describing this process of creating a magic circuit as having all of his nerves dipped in molten iron. So this dude's pain tolerance is out of the roof already, and he's like, yeah, this hurts like a fucking god, I want to die.
Yeah, so he does mention he does get used to it, but like doesn't matter.
What if Luis summons shit-ass and he speedruns FOZ? Oh, well, see, that's already a story called In Flight, or Hill of Swords, sorry, Hill of Swords.
No, yeah, I was gonna say In Flight is a different thing. Cringy in and of itself, but it's a different thing.
Honestly, that's another one of those stories where I'm just like, looking back on it, it's really garbage, but I like it.
Yeah, it did a lot of things crazy for the time.
Yeah.
But like, we were like, oh my god, but like, it also spawned way too many Sekirei.
Max and Sneaky share a brain cell, yeah. Well, our brain cells combined. We now have one brain cell.
We're never getting that brain cell back.
No, it's lost.
It's used up.
Hill of Swords was boring.
There's no way they're all dead because
Hill of
now
Swords
all
was
4
sort of
main
boring.
girls have fallen in.
I'm like,
I've read worse.
Hill of Swords, like, the one where it's Shiro and Archer, but not actually.
Yeah, no, Hill of Swords is definitely one of those stories that for its time was good, but if you read it past its time, you just really, it's nothing new. It's nothing original.
They made her a tank.
I read through it, and the writing itself and the pacing are actually pretty good. It's just, it's not Shiro. It's random person I've never met that you want me to believe is Shiro.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. For those who have read the original story, you will find much difference, as I added my own twist. Why send 2 when it takes 3 to send a Konoha Genin team? Yes, because you know what Konoha would do? Is they would absolutely pair together 3 people who share conspiratorial looks, have interesting and odd behaviors, and are outcasted from the rest of the group. They would definitely pair the 3 totally not spies together. That's what they would do. Yep, of course. As a military dictatorship. Shiro, Rin, and Sakura are from a mix of the Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Fuel route. My knowledge of Type Moon lore is flimsy. Wow, you don't fucking say. I picked that up when you tried to combine 2 routes that aren't compatible.
Yeah, no, like, knowledge from Heaven's Feel is compatible with UBW and the same likewise. They're not compatible writing-wise.
No, not
you learn backstory for each one that's important to the overall
narrative,
arc of Fate Stay Night, but
like
the characters by the end are so vastly different.
Yeah, no, it's just, especially Shiro. Like out of all of them, Shiro's difference between Unlimited Blade Works and Heaven's Feel is like literal separate characters at that point.
Yeah, it's the same thing with like the Shiro, the alternate Shiro that we get in Prisma Ilia once the story gets far enough. Like the best Shiros are the ones that are like Heaven's Feel and alternate, where they're like, fuck the world, I just care about this one person because no one else will help them.
Yep.
So put it down to differences in universes. So basically what the author is saying here is that he doesn't really know a lot about Fate Stay Night, but he still adopted a Fate Stay Night story anyway. He doesn't know a lot about Fate Stay Night, so if there's any differences between canon Fate Stay Night and what his version of Fate Stay Night is, just mark it down as an AU difference and just accept that the author doesn't know what he's doing. Just accept it. Also, I might use ideas from other stories, so if people take offense, I'm sorry. Edited May 9th, 2020. Corrected grammatical errors, a reviewer pointed out. The peril of not having a beta and having no Word document app. There is dozens of free ones out there. Like this is what I've never really understood about people who are like, yo, yeah, I write on my phone, or I write in Notepad, or I write on the Fanfiction, document.
Yeah, the
writer.
docx stuff. Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why these people are like, oh yeah, I just can't get a better Word document app. It's like the LibreOffice is free, Google Docs is free. Old Office is free. There is so many free variants of Word document out there that work for both phone, Linux, Mac, Windows, cloud storage, across all devices. There is so much out there that is not even a single fucking penny that you have no excuse for, like, oh, well, my grammar and spelling's bad because I write in Notepad. Okay, get Notepad++.
Have you tried not writing in Notepad?
Yeah, get Notepad++. Like, if you really want to keep the Notepad feel, get Notepad++.
Yeah, it's literally a free upgrade.
And it comes with its own fucking spell checker and so many other features too. It's like, bruh. You literally don't have an excuse. We are in the year 2021.
Never mind that. The people back in 2015 who were saying this, like...
This is current year +7.
So 2015 is current year for you, huh?
Oh no, current year is 2014. That's when John Oliver started saying current year, before he tried to explain something. And so that sort of became the meme of, like, it's current year, we should have this done already.
Yeah. By the way, quick news on the HoloLive front. Apparently,
I might be a little
the EN management doesn't want Coco collabing with anyone from HoloLive.
Oh yeah, we knew that already.
Yeah.
Wait, did they specifically say why?
In general,
no,
Chinese people.
Yeah, because of the Chinese harassing Coco over that thing that happened like a year ago now. Literally.
What did she do?
They're still going on about that, huh?
She was reading her YouTube analytics, and YouTube lists Taiwan as a separate country from China. And because it's illegal to use YouTube in China, a lot of people in China use VPNs to go to Taiwan to view YouTube. And so she read the word Taiwan out loud, and that is a grand insult to China. So she had to apologize profusely to China, and then Covercore actually did the right thing and realized, wow, China sucks dick. And so then when one of their Chinese branch of VTubers pulled some shit and was explicitly revealed to be behind part of Coco's harassment, they said, okay, fuck the Chinese branch, and just got up and left, just without, like, barely any notice. Like, you have 2 weeks, figure your shit out, we're gone.
Yep.
And so since then, Chinese, the best part is that to harass Coco, the Chinese citizens have to break the law to do so.
I know.
Yeah, and also Coco's been in members only mode for, like, 7 months now since this whole thing happened, and they pay money just to harass her.
And the best part is that her account gets banned, so they make another one and they pay for membership again.
Oh my god, that On the one hand, constant harassment. On the other, if you've got thick enough skin, you're
Yeah.
literally being paid to be harassed.
Yeah,
You
unfortunately,
are
she
paid
did end
to
up ending a stream early one time in tears, and she had to take like a week off from it.
Oof.
Yeah.
I see.
The harassment level is pretty bad, and someone recently super chatted her. To get back to the original point, someone originally super chatted her during a Q&A session that she was doing, and they said, you speak English so well, and you're able to communicate to both English and Japanese audiences with, very high proficiency. When will we ever see an English collab with you? And she says, well, I really want to do it, but it's almost like someone is saying we can't do it, referring to managers. And I understand that, however, because there's a lot of things that go on around me that I can understand other people wouldn't want to get their, hands involved in.
Yeah.
Like, I almost want to go and just give Coco money. Just be like, good. Fuck
I
China.
mean, she's a millionaire, so.
Yeah.
It's not really a thing of like, on one hand it's like you want to support her, but on the other hand it's like she's getting a lot of support already, and it's sort of like the situation that Callie broke down crying a little bit a couple weeks back, and like I sat there and I was like, I want to say something like, fight on, you got this, you're not shit as you think you are, etc., etc. It's like, but it doesn't matter. Like, everyone else is already saying it. Me saying it isn't gonna change that.
Honestly, at a point when you get too much like positive reinforcement, it stops helping.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's just like a flood of positivity, but it just all the trees become
Boy,
lost in
I'd
the
love
forest.
to have that fucking problem.
Yeah.
Well, Atin, hate to break this to you, but as you lack 3 vital organs to
at least
have that happen. Well, I will say, Callie's collab song with Rika was pretty fucking good, because she's the first one to ever collab between Hololive and Holostars, apparently.
Hololive EN?
No,
You mean?
Hololive and
No,
I found a stream from like 8 or 9 months back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think Matsuri's done at least some stuff with all the stars.
Okay.
Probably some of the other ones too.
But it's obviously super rare. But apparently they're making a song called Spiral Tones, and they showcased it in that one crossover. And that was a really fucking good song, because all of it has Callie singing in low tones and rap, the 2 things that she can actually do. And Rika is really, really good at playing the guitar.
Very epic.
Anyway, so the author then proceeds to post 20 days later, I rewrote this whole chapter.
I wonder why.
Okay. I changed things based on stuff that was pointed out to me by reviewers. Any more inconsistencies, I will just consider an alternative universe.
Okay.
I hate that. I honestly really hate that. Like, on one hand, I understand when you just have to just wave it away. Like, it gets to a point where you just can't mesh everything, and you just have to wave some things away as AU. But it's like, that is the large... Like, that should be an author's last resort, is to wave things away as AU. Because it's just like, bro, like... maybe that says something about the story you're writing, that you basically have to wave away a large chunk of your story, as you have to just suspend your disbelief to believe my story could ever happen. I think
that's a problem.
Yeah. This is a bad idea, thought Shiro, as he watched Rin finish drawing the symbols that made up whatever she was doing. He didn't know. He was hopeless at magecraft that wasn't reinforcement or projection. For you see, his name was Emiya Shiro.
Damn, bro.
Okay. Already off to a start.
Yeah, very meh start. Apprentice mage to one Tosaka Rin, and 25 years old. So 8 years after the event? No. 10 years after the events of Fate Stay Night?
9 to 10, yeah. About that. 9 to 10. I think they're 16 at the I think
They're like-
I think
they're
he and Rin are
15 or
16.
yeah, they're 15
and
or
Sakura should
16.
be up. Wait, hang on. Are they
Sakura
second
is
years
1
or
year
third
younger.
years?
Yeah, Sakura.
Yeah, they
Sakura's
should.
1 year
Okay, yeah, Sakura should be 15, 16, and Rin
Yeah.
and Shiro should be 16 to 17.
Still,
Because
that's-
Japanese grades are kind of
that-
weird.
Alright, so only a minimum of 8 years later. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, author, you know that 8 years later, Shiro was basically Emiya level as far as Unlimited Blade Works goes, and he, like, actually knew the science behind Unlimited Blade Works by that point? Because that's also around the time he died. So, saying that he doesn't know anything is kind of a cringe, author. Also, apparently Shiro is just like, I am 25 years old. I am 187 centimeters tall, and I weigh 78 kilograms. 78, 156 pounds. Fucking
Roughly, yeah. Fat,
bruh.
fat ass.
So I outweigh this Shiro by 100 pounds.
Yeah, you are fat, Sneaky. We know.
I'm not fat.
You are.
No, he's American, not fat. Come on now.
Same thing.
He's American.
Listen.
Fat.
Listen. Sneaky's American, I'm just a fat American, alright? That's how this works.
Oh yeah, how are you? 400 pounds? 500?
Oh. Come on now. Max is $3.99.
Damn.
Okay. Jokes aside, no,
I
Max
don't
is
even.
definitely not even
I don't
close to
even know what, like.
I have seen 400-pound people. Max is
I need
nowhere
to
close to 400.
know what is the regular programming that you get from the States that you jump straight to 400 and 500?
Biggest Loser?
My
Oh,
16 pound
TLC.
life.
TLC would explain it.
Yeah,
You don't have to
TLC,
say
yeah,
you said TLC. Never mind.
Yeah.
TLC. Yeah. Not
TLC
the,
was
not the best
kind of a mistake.
Yeah, not the best representation.
I remember when TLC was actually kind of interesting and like good family fun.
Yeah,
And then I think 2013 happened.
Yeah, it's funny because the whole like Jerseyans are aggressive and violent meme. Totally true.
Yeah.
Absolutely fucking true.
Yeah. Some stereotypes on American
fucking true.
television can't deny them. They're completely true. And then others like, no, not really.
Shiro was 7 when the fire happened. Fate Stay Night took place 10 years after the fire. Okay.
So yeah, Shiro should be 17 then. 16
Yeah.
going on 17 at the absolute youngest.
156 pounds is underweight considering he's supposed to be having muscle. Yeah, I mean, that's what I was saying. Like,
Actually,
this-
yeah, at 187, that should be like 6 foot something, shouldn't it?
187?
Give or take.
That's
Yeah.
that's a
6
distance.
foot 3. 6 foot 3, roughly.
Yeah, no,
that's
Jesus
that's
Christ.
6'1". Yeah, he's an inch shorter than me, so he should be at least 40 pounds heavier, I think.
Yeah, I was about to
Wait,
say
no,
yeah,
no, no.
200 pounds, yeah.
6 feet is 180, exactly. So,
Yeah, 6'1".
no, 1 inch is 2.5 centimeters.
It's
Do math.
2.54, which throws off the inches by a lot more than you'd think, because
Mm.
187 is 73 inches. 72 inches is 6 foot.
Whack. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, conversions get fucking weird when there are 2 decimal places.
Yep, indeed.
I guess.
So anyway, Shiro
Why is
should be way
saying
heavier.
6'4"? What the?
Also, I
he's retarded.
really don't think look, I'm not going to say that I'm fit, and I'm not going to say that I don't have a slight belly, but I am fully capable of touching my toes. I can see my dick just fine. You know, there is no issues with the whole body shape going on here. And I'm 260. So Shiro's gotta be a lot more than 150 pounds. Like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, you could always just look at what the average weight for a Japanese male is in the year 2013 or no,
I suppose, yeah.
2016.
The answer is not super high, by the way.
Yeah, I'm more.
You
Probably
would know,
not.
Tojo. You would know.
I would know, actually. Yeah, I would.
Yeah, like,
Dress.
why
in
are
a
we having this
black-
discussion? We have someone here who could answer that.
Because I like to ignore him usually.
Fair enough.
Go ahead, Tojo. Tell us the information upon your mind.
Tojo,
Excellent.
we keep you around for one reason.
Excellent
Yeah.
discussion,
Muted
Tojo.
yourself.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Shiro's wearing a Speedo, and it showed off his muscular arms with his red coat, the Holy Shroud. That was, basically, so he canonically looks like Emiya. So it's Emiya. He looks like Emiya. Except, yeah. And then the author goes on to say in the next paragraph, he looks exactly like Emiya.
Damn.
Except he still had his hair and skin tone. The fact that he was looking more and more like Emiya was something that secretly worried him. Well, maybe if you stopped doing all the shit that Emiya did.
Maybe if you learned how to use magic for real, you stupid git.
Oh man,
If
I'm
we
really
just-
worried about me looking more and more like I'm gonna follow Emiya's path. Well, have you ever considered not following Emiya's path then?
Actually, I'm trying to.
Standing
I
next
don't
to
think
him?
he ever.
Hmm?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, no, just the way that he uses his magic circuits fucks up his skin and hair is just still kind of weird.
Yeah, never quite got that one.
I always kind of assumed it was because the archer we see is the one that went through the fate route, I think, right? Like that's the general consensus is that that's
Yeah.
yeah. So I always assumed it was because he never learned how to use his magic circuits properly. Like he got some help in the fate route, but he was still kind of using the nerve method. I just kind of assumed that was slowly burning him from the inside out.
Shiro is a whole 6 inches taller than the average Japanese man. Well, you see, that's the power of being a main character.
How much did you
Is
say
he-
that he weighed?
I thought it was just
150.
You, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The average Japanese man weighs like 145. Like, has consistently weighed like 145 in the last like 10 years. How the fuck? All right, well, that's underweight as fuck. All right.
Yeah, but don't worry, he's heavily muscled.
How tall is he? How tall is he? He's like 6'1", right? You guys?
Yeah, he's 6'1". He's 6'1" and heavily
Jesus.
Okay,
muscled.
so this Shiro has an eating disorder and is heavily anemic.
Yeah, he's extremely anemic.
He's hallucinated himself a set of abs.
Yep. He's hallucinated himself.
That's what the real magic circuits are.
That's what the real. That's where all his magic's been going all this time.
To make them abs.
Yeah.
Actually, what is Emiya's weight supposed to be?
Blah 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 blah. Standing next
Oh.
to the blah 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 Sakura.
Oh yeah, that's his official weight on the wiki.
Okay, yeah,
for
but we all
archery.
know. Okay, look, see, the thing is here though, is that we all know that the Japanese are completely incapable of coming up with accurate weights and heights for characters, because fucking
yeah, I know. Sagat in Street
one
Fighters.
of the biggest memes out there is that what's the trap called again?
Astolfo.
Astolfo. Astolfo weighs the same and is the same height as Vegeta.
Yeah. Yep.
And the
It's true.
joke
Yeah.
is that Astolfo, clearly less muscled than Vegeta, has a 40-pound cock.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am unfortunately aware of that. It's not fun to be aware of that.
Are you saying that you're cursed with knowledge?
There is no curse of knowledge.
I wouldn't be cursed with knowledge if I would just stay off the fake Grand Order Reddit, I'm gonna be honest.
More or less,
No.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. You dug your own grave there, mate.
But
Is
there's
that
just such
actually a
good
side
art
effect of
sometimes.
tracing or his weird
Unfortunately.
magic nerf thing? Actually, Pedro, he stopped using his whole magic nerf thing the second he learned that he had actual circuits. He never used the magic nerf thing again. So it can't be a side effect from that. Is it a side effect from his tracing? I mean, again, supposedly it is. Supposedly him constantly tracing things and using his circuits the way he does is what causes his hair to gray and him to get a different color eyes and for him to become super tan, which I could say so much shit that would get us fucking banned over that, but I'm going to refrain from doing that.
Wow. Thanks for
no
meeting
problem.
the bare minimum.
Well,
No problem.
here's an interesting theory. It's
Yeah.
because his projection magic, certain things require massive amounts of mana at once, like if he goes into Unlimited Blade Works
he converts
or
his
Manifest
life
Pro
force
Ayat.
to
Not even that. He's just using so much, it's also burning his skin. For the weird tan thing. Because he does. I don't recall this, but apparently he does learn how to use his circuits
So
in the
what
fake
you're
route.
what you're saying is that Shiro is actually so Emiya is just a well done Shiro.
Medium rare.
Cooked to perfection.
I think I'm just gonna drop the Gamer House Husband story now.
Why?
Anyway.
Because now I'm just imagining a really stupid Amake, and we're just like, so did you just burn yourself in the kitchen all the time?
One day I tried some oil fry. You remember how I'm real bad at oil frying?
No.
Yeah? Don't try it.
One day I made a giant bath of oil and I wanted to know what it felt like to be fried.
Oh god, oh no.
I even dipped myself in some panko to become a tempura.
American bathwater.
Tempura? Yeah, a temporary!
Oh, it's 9:02. Can we be done?
Yo, I feel that. I also feel that. I kind of want to go too. This is actually painful.
So yeah, anyway, Shiro goes
I
on
know.
to list the exact weight and exact height of both Sakura and Rin. Which is kind of weird that he knows that.
Yeah, does he know there are 3 sizes as well?
He might. Yeah, apparently, yes, he does.
Yeah,
with
excellent.
Their E-cups.
Great.
Yeah, okay.
That's cool, yeah. Thanks, Zero. Very cool.
Sakura and Rin are both E-cups.
Why, yes, I assure you, reader, these are essential details for the story.
Yeah. And she has an angelic appearance. Shiro felt a pang of guilt go through him as he looked upon Sakura. After the 5th Grail War, Rin and he had discovered what Mato Zoken had done to her, along with Shinji. Get in the fucking robot, Shinji.
Get in the fuck about Shinji.
Get in the Look, man, this ain't Fran XXX.
True. But it could be.
Rin had been devastated, blah 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 blah. Canon, a bunch of canon shit. His reality marvel, Unlimited Blade Works, was an unknown factor to everyone. Humans had reality marvels were rare to the point of non-existence, with only 7 being known. If it was ever discovered,
that he harbored a reality marble, he will be slapped with a sealing designation faster than he could say trace. There were only 3 people who knew about it: Rin, Sakura, and Zelrich. Zelrich, because he knew about it before anyone else did. Apparently, Emiya Shiro possessed a reality marble with a fixed point in the branches of Kaleidoscope. I mean...
God damn it, Pedro.
God fucking damn it, Pedro. You get timed out for that.
He's not wrong, but he is banned.
You get
Big
timed
oof.
out for that.
Whatever will he do?
Wait a
Could
whole
he
minute,
possibly go
probably.
complain in the Discord?
Will he
Yeah.
possibly be called names in the Discord if he does?
Oh, he definitely
Yes.
will be, yes.
I'll
Absolutely.
probably do it, whether he says anything.
So anyway, they saved Sakura, they went to the clock tower, blah
I'll
blah
preempt
blah,
it.
a whole bunch of boring shit, blah blah blah, Zelrich, blah
There we
blah
go.
blah, physical damage, oh yeah, blah blah
Name's
blah.
called.
Zelrich waved his dick around, and he said, "Skedaddle, skedoodle, Sakura is now free of any noodle," and de-raped Sakura. And I'm not even kidding
De-rape.
about that, by the way. He healed all
Yeah.
physical damage.
Amazing.
You can't re-virgin your soccer.
Go ahead, call the police. You can't re-virgin.
You can't unrape yourself.
Go ahead, call the FBI. You can't unrape yourself. God.
Well, I'm getting fired.
Go ahead, call NATO. You can't unbomb the civilians.
I mean, that's a fair one. Never once had he contemplated bringing Shinji back to life to kill him all over again. But they were definitely contemplating it after they heard how much he raped Sakura. So anyway, they healed Sakura and they de-raped her. Apparently, this is an important point that the author had to mention like a couple times. Actually,
they remade her hymen.
And Tosaka
We can
Rin
rebuild her stronger and better than ever before.
So apparently, the author is now going into Tosaka Rin's exact looks as well, along with her precise height and weight, with her modest B cups.
What are the 3 things? What are the 3 sizes again? It's
waist,
breast,
chest,
bust,
and then
waist,
penis, right?
hips.
Oh, wait, isn't that the same thing?
Bust, waist, hips.
Yeah.
Okay, well, just what I know.
Yeah.
I remember hearing about Mary Poppins. We do not talk about Mary Poppins, Rin screamed.
She said, she screamed monotonely.
Yeah, pretty much. Blah blah blah. Silence apprentice, you volunteered because you didn't bring anything back. Blah 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 blah. So they drew a big circle around Zelrich's crystal sword that lets them transport realities, and were like, "Skedaddle, skedoodle, what happens when we touch this noodle?" And everything went wrong. And they got yeeted out of reality as they got sucked into a black hole. And then right before Shiro entered the portal, he activated his echo on his mic and he goes, "I knew this was a bad idea!"
Of course.
Can you do that to your mic?
I could, if I knew how to do that.
Okay.
I do not.
You could if you could, but you don't. You can't.
So anyway, Zelrich noticed that Rin de-existences herself and was
Okay,
like,
my headset's
"Oh,
about to die and I need dinner.
yeah, okay, bye." So anyway, Zelrich was like, "Oh no, my apprentice has de-apprenticed herself by unexisting," and then decided that he would take their souls and put them into Naruto. And he would give them all OP powers so they could find each other again. But all they would have to watch out for is the God Clan. Oh ho ho, I hope you're ready for them, Otusuki Hagoromo. They will shake the shinobi world. And then in Konoha, 3 children were born at the same time. In the Hyuga clan, a black-haired girl was born to the main house. The heiress of the Hyuga clan arrived in this new world. Her name was Hinata, or Rin. In the Nara clan, a purple-haired girl would be to the delight of her parents. Her father was the clan head's younger brother, and her mother was a purple-haired kunoichi named Anko. Both rejoiced at the healthy young girl.
What?
I don't think it. I'm pretty sure it's not Onko as much as you probably want it to be.
Dude, it's totally. Dude, the author is a fucking creative hack. It's obviously gonna be Anko.
Ah, God, I really hope not.
There is only one purple-haired person in all of Konoha.
There's 2.
Oh, there's 2?
Mambu.
Oh right,
Oh, yeah.
the not lesbian,
The cat.
the cat, yes. In the blacksmith family. Oh wow. I wonder who.
Gee.
A pink-haired boy with golden eyes was born. Oh wow. His father was a blacksmith who made weapons for shinobi, and his mother was a housewife.
Gwyn.
He was a child that would grow to be a terror of his enemies. So it's Sakura. Sakura's male replacement.
Sakura.
Yeah, probably.
Sekiro.
Sekiro.
Yeah. The birth of these 3 would be an auspicious sign to the families. No, it wouldn't.
What the fuck?
So, you know what? You want to know what auspicious means, and why this author is using it wrong? Auspicious. The definition of auspicious: a showing or suggesting of future success. So, babies being born is apparently an auspicious event, according to this author.
Kinda, yeah.
Flow isn't so high.
After a year of their birth, on the 10th of October, the Kyuubi was freed. 2 of these 3 would be turned into orphans, as they signaled the beginning of hard times of Konoha. It was a terrible day.
Losers.
And these 3 experienced it earlier than most, with more to come. So
I'm gonna turn you into an orphan, and no one can stop me.
Skedaddle, skedoodle, your parents are now noodle.
Go ahead, try to unorphan yourself. You can't.
Go ahead, revive your parents. Can't unorphan yourself.
See, you saying that just means that the start of Full Metal Alchemist begins.
Oh god,
Yeah.
True.
I mean, it didn't work at all.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really don't have much to say tonight. Not really much to rage about or talk about. Nothing to really chatter about. So I'll just leave you with this amazing background, because I really like that shark girl. And we'll see you all on Friday. Because there is always more, and it does always get worse.